Okaeri Newbies! It is I, Lillian, Lillian. Yes, I am here. It's me, Lillian. Hello, welcome to today's Zatsudan. You think Last could pull up a high quality cosplay? No! What do you mean? Anyway, welcome to today's Zatsudan. To be honest, I don't have as many stories, so this is probably gonna be a little bit less structured than the what's it? The injuries one? Clickbait! Oh no, I clickbaited you guys. Don't worry. We can. It's a Zatsudan. We're chatting, right? You guys can tell me your weirdest views, and I'll tell you my weirdest views. No, cause some of them have explanations, right? Some of them it's kind of like a hear me out. There's a reason. And it's trauma. But some of them is just irrational. And the whole point of irrational views is you can't explain why you have it. My fear is betrayal. Okay, the first one is question. It came up in a manga that I was reading. I think it's a pretty common trope, right? Would roomies rather get the painful truth or live on in obliviousness? Wait, hold up. How do you spell it? Would you rather know or not know? Bad news or no news? Will my irrational fears cover Final Destination? What's a Final Destination? Oh! My dad used to watch a lot of those natural disaster films. He had there's a lot of random weird film phases my family went through, and that's because on TV channels, or the free to air ones, used to have movie marathons and themed months and stuff, so we would always watch that on the weekends. So at a point in time I watched a bunch of Bollywood films, I don't know why, and then a bunch of Harry Potter, and then there was a time where they just kept on playing natural disaster films, and it was always really sad because they all had the same plot, and every single time there would be a kid that dies, and I would be there sad. Oh, the movie series of how people literally die from literally everything? I thought Final Destination was a game. Obliviousness. Is that... Can you noun it? Can you nounify it? Obliviousness. Bad musicals, hate liars. Cause personally, that's the reason why I don't check genre tags. Cause one, I don't particularly like spoilers. 80% of times if I see a spoiler, I don't realize it's a spoiler. It's hard because I have a really good visual memory, right? It's not to the degree of photographic memory, but especially when I was younger, it was a bit quite close to a photographic memory. So there's a few things that I've seen and have been super traumatized by. So I personally would rather just not be able to mentally prepare myself, because I also have an active imagination, or I overthink stuff. Just sometimes it randomly gets mixed up and my memories get all weird, or I make up fake memories. Ignorance is... Oh, yeah, live in ignorance. Yes, I'd rather do that. How you gonna know? If I'm going to find out anyway, if it's inevitable, I'd rather just do it on the spot. Like roller coasters and stuff, just there for the ride. I don't need to know. For example, in Final Destination 2, there was a death scene where logs from a truck fall out. Oh, I think I've seen a clip of it. That's why I've never actually watched a lot of horror films, because there's like references to it, or there's like artworks and stuff, and I just kind of merge it all together and kind of figure out the plots. Because I've watched a lot of films too, right? Because I really like movies, and most films have the same kind of plot devices. I forgot what it was. It 6? I think someone categorized that most stories have like the same 6 plots. Yeah. So I'm really good at guessing stuff. So there's a bunch of movies that I've never watched because I feel like I already know what happens just because it's so iconic. Like, I've never watched Lord of the Rings, but I read The Hobbit, and it's a fantasy story, so I can kind of guess what happens, especially from all like the references. One day I will, maybe, and it'll mind blow me, but otherwise I don't want to watch it and I feel like... You know when you haven't watched it but you feel like you've watched it already? Oh, I don't like rewatching things, so I don't want it to feel like I'm rewatching it, because then that gets boring quick. Oh, you get those super realistic dreams that replace your memories? I don't really get dreams anymore. So, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Little Things is great, but I'm pretty sure I already know what happens. Especially since it's the titles of the movies, right? The Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah. Bunch of homies get together and fight over a ring. Thank you very much. And then there's Wizard, and then there's the evil guys. And then there's Golem, who's just being Golem. A lot of classic anime too. Like I never ended up finishing a lot of I didn't end up finishing Appa Steins Gate because I can kinda guess what happens and it's so slow. Actually, a bunch of homies get together and they just walk and they talk about a ring. I should write blurbs. Someone at Letterboxd, come hire me. Maybe I love me watching. I kind of want to watch it just because I like fantasy stuff. If I ever run out of fantasy stuff, I feel like there hasn't been any good like fantasy series in a bit. Some like childhood memories might be dreams that I have no way of telling. No, you have to. Have you guys heard of the lamp? It was a trend on TikTok. It's a short story about this guy who's living the perfect life, and then basically one day he looks at his lamp in his house and it's glitching, and then the whole thing is like existentialism horror that your perfect life was just a dream. The classic story of waking up and it was just a dream, but done well, you know? I don't remember what it's called. It's like an iconic short story. Horror story? That's not that bad. Some things... Dreams mentally prepare you for things. Oh, an example of overactive imagination. I don't know if it's a dream or like... It was like a daydream, right? And it kind of still scares me. But... When I was younger... This is before... I never played horror things or watched movies. I used to... Whenever... horror trailers used to play, because you guys know that I spent a bit too much time watching television, especially being rebellious. Lillian was rebellious and used to watch TV late at night, where they would play horror movie trailers, right? No, actually they used to play horror movie trailers all the time, especially on YouTube before or like the restriction stuff came in. I'd just be watching a random like anime parts and then there'll be like a horror movie trailer. And horror movie trailers are scary. They don't pull their punches. But yeah, if a horror movie trailer went on, you can't really pause it because you can't really pause ads. So I would like dart behind the couch and then cover my ears so I couldn't hear it. Otherwise I'll have nightmares. But one thing that I was kind of scared of is I had a daydream one time where I went to close the window, the blinds, the curtains, that's the word. Close the curtains and then a face appears. That's not my reflection? Whoa, symbolic. Maybe it's from a short story I read or something, but that freaked me out. That's why I'm kind of scared of my own reflection. And that's also why I never approach windows or close windows at nighttime. I'm more scared of jump scares than the actual jump scare. Because I think jump scares aren't really scary, right? It's more like they make... The shock makes your heart beat really fast, but it's not scary per se. But I'm more scared of jump scares than the actual, like, jump scare. Like, when you hear the music, or there's, like, the setup where you know that a jump scare is happening and you just keep anticipating it. That's the worst. I hate that. Mario will never wake up again? That's not a very good Mario, why? Reminds me of the Truman Show. Oh, true. Truman Show is really scary when you think about it. Yeah. Do you think you would notice? Well, the whole thing is he was born in that situation, right? So he has no context otherwise. Scare reflection is kind of normal, I think. It's very lazy to get reaction out of the video lazily. Yeah. Well, some of them are funny. I like it when they do it ironically. Like that random jump scare in the FNAF film. That one was funny. Cause it wasn't even considered a horror film. I don't think it was. It was like kid friendly, right? I was hesitant about watching the FNAF film because, to be honest, I know nothing about FNAF. I tried watching all the lore videos leading up to it, but I got confused and it was kind of convoluted, and I don't like things when they're convoluted so much that it feels like they're grasping at straws sometimes, right? But yeah, I enjoyed that. It was fun. I don't think I have like a good tolerance for like gory stuff, right? And like psychological stuff, because I like psychological dramas and stuff. I don't know what it's about horror films. Where the illogicalness of that, yeah, maybe that's what really scares me. Crazy people. Not being able to understand. So you know, for the NAF lore, I was watching... Whose version was it? Matt Pat's explanation of it, and I think I watched part 1 and 2. Yeah. I mostly watched enough so I could understand the film, and that was enough. I also tried to understand because I know people simp for Purple Guy, and I was confused because I'm like, Purple Guy is a bunch of pixels. Actually, I could say that about most anime characters. Purple Guy is literally a bunch of pixels. Like, you can see the squares. Why are people simping for Purple Guy? He ain't got proper clothes. He got a proper face. And he's a psychopath. Is it yandere? Is it the yandere? Can you consider Purple Guy a yandere? I successfully dodged all the FNAF hype, but then don't you get FOMO? People mention stuff now and then I have to ask for a TLDR. Do you like the squares? Should I become 8-bit? Is that the secret to success? Is Lillian a Purple Guy? Not really particularly purple. I think my color is considered more pink. Oh wait, no, it is purple. Is it? Pink is considered I don't think pink is considered a color. It's either considered a type of red, a type of purple. A type of red or purple, yeah. Mulberry pink. Oh, it is pink. Okay. I mean, like low level stuff I like, otherwise it's just annoying when people like wrong stuff. You like the wrong stuff? How do you like the wrong stuff? Everyone has different interests. It's kind of purple, that's true. Hey, I switch between pink and purple depending on what it means, right? Well, for the designs when I do thumbnails. It's whatever color looks better. I am biased because I do like the color purple, but officially it's more pinky. Violet. Purple's just a good color. Isn't violet considered a type of purple as well? Oh, you know what annoys me? The fact that Violet in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory turned into a blueberry. Feel like it'd be better if she turned into a grape and was actually purple. Because blueberries are blue, actually. Are blueberries purple inside? Maybe it's okay that she's a blueberry. Blueberries aren't really blue. Huh. Keep it blueberry. Oh, okay, I have a story though. My number one, I would say, dumbest fear or phobia is I am scared of the concept that originated from Toy Story. I am absolutely afraid of the idea that your toys come to life and are sentient. That to me is horrifying. That's not dumb though, but I used to be so scared of Toy Story. Whenever someone mentioned it, I would just fade into the background. And that movie's really popular. There's like six of them. That's why your plushies face the wall when you sleep. Yeah, well they face the wall most of the time because I don't like them to watch me when I change as well. So it's easier just to keep them facing the wall instead of like turning them every single time I need to sleep or change. It's not dumb, it's a bit weird. So there's a reason behind this, okay? There's a reason behind this, and the reason is my cousin traumatizing me. See, oh Trauma, this is what you. I know you thought my cousin was super cool after realizing you have very similar anime tastes. But now you have to join the hate squad with me. So, it was when... I don't remember the year. I was young boy. So... Toy Story... had been out for quite a long time, but... I hadn't watched it at that point yet. But I was destructive with my toys. To be honest, it was my cousin's fault. I think he was just jealous because I was a goody two-shoes and I got a lot of new toys. But, yeah. And also I'm clumsy, so I would just break things accidentally a lot. But, I used to play a lot of sports, so my parents were annoyed that I didn't have enough female friends, or I didn't have enough, like, girly hobbies. So they kept on buying me Barbies, right? Because to them, Barbies is the epitome of girliness. But my cousin would come up to me all the time and be like, hey! Do you want to play how strong is Barbie? Do you want to build Barbie's character? And I'd be like, huh, sure. If you want to play with me, I'll play with you. And this game he invented was basically flushing down Bobby in the toilet or putting her through like traumatizing events. You know, like cutting all her hair off, throwing her downstairs, putting her in weird, putting her in a pot and trying to melt her. And to me, I was kind of like, oh, it's okay. He just has a weird method of playing with toys. I'm sure it's an older kid thing. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just be there cheering on and not really understanding what's happening. Good, Bobby! You got this! I believe in you! A little hurt, but my feelings don't matter. So that was fine. It's when you know, like deep down, something's not right here, but I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, one day, Toy Story was on the TV, so we were watching it. And my cousin was sleeping over. So we were watching it, yada yada yada. The first film, they have that one scene where the toys start rebelling against Sid, and they start torturing or like bullying him. And they attack him, and then it's really dark. And the way that they animated it is really, really scary. Especially since there's like the Bobby, who also has been like destroyed. And like the toys that have been like cut and put together. So afterwards I was like crying because I'm like, oh no! My toys hate me! They're gonna get revenge on me! And my mom was being really nice. I was like, no, it's just a cartoon. That's not real life. It's okay, Lillian. Pat, 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 pat. No need to be scared. Yeah. So I feel a little bit better after that. So I was gonna go to sleep, right? Casually trying to calm myself down in bed. It's okay, Lillian. Don't have a nightmare. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. All of a sudden, I hear the door to my bedroom creak open and light pull it, like, go shine through the door, right? The gap in the door. All I hear is like a creak. And I look up and see like a bright light waiting for my eyes to adjust. All of a sudden, one of my toys is like the Barbie head pokes through the side of the door and says in a really creepy voice, Lillian, I'm going to get you. And I screamed my head off. And it was my freaking cousin. He opened the door and just stuck the doll through the side of the door. Just to traumatize me. And I'm traumatized to this day. I think it would have been better if it was imagination, because if I like looked away, but I was like freaked out and it was still there. So that's why I'm scared of Toy Story. Every single time I think the franchise is gonna die, it comes back as well. Why? The main plot got finished in like 3 movies, right? Why do they keep dragging it on? It doesn't need a spin-off. It doesn't need a spin-off. For real. Stop milking the killer toys. I mean, I guess it also prepared me, because the amount of like scary doll movies there are, there's a lot. Like the whole thing on Megan, and then there was like the whole Annabelle thing. Oh no, Chucky. No, Chuck E. Cheese is, wait. Is there a scary doll called Chucky? There is, right? Thank you. Thank you, Deluxe. Well, you guys understand, right? It's not my fault. This 100% is my cousin's fault. Have you watched Rosen made it? No, but that's the thing. It doesn't compute that they're dolls, because I've watched Chobbits, And those are dolls, right? But they don't feel like dolls. Frozen Maiden doesn't feel like dolls. They're more like, I don't know. It's kind of just gothic, cute. Yeah. Like if I watched was that a really popular one? Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden wasn't scary. Cause they're technically robots, dolls. Robots is fine. I think it's just small toys. Creepy toys and creepy scenes. Yeah, the fact that they're like everywhere, I think is more scary. I'm not scared of robots or animatronics. Okay, animatronics is like a weird gray area because it's somewhere in between dolls and robots. Like I'm okay with mascot suits. Yeah, I think those are okay. Yeah, you can expect them, right? I don't like the unexpected. That's why there's scientific laws. Follow the rules of a non-fantasy world. Thank you very much. I thought that was what I was expecting when I got isekai'd. This isn't a fantasy world. Stop pretending it is. Does he also use a lot of control beats of the characters lately too? What's that mean? Aren't choppers like robots? Oh, I guess they are more robots then. Toys are widely presumed to be celestial and lifeless. I mean, it depends on the toy. Because I feel like a lot of the newer toys are not like scary. Reality breaking down is scary. Yeah. That's why I like psychological films, but there's also like the... Is it called Mind? Like, you know when you... Like, it's supposed to give you existentialism? Stuff like, is it The Matrix? Matrix? Paprika? That. So you have to, like, really prepare yourself for it. I don't like the unexpected. Ooh! That leads to another one of my weird fears. Okay. So, I don't like unexpected furries. Unexpected furriness? That's a better way to phrase it. Unexpected furriness. Right? So, I talked about the fact that I really, really dislike butterflies. Because they're furry. It doesn't look like they're furry. And like flies, they look shiny, so you wouldn't expect them to have fur on them, right? Yeah. Just any small item. Like I used to really hate the fabric. What's the fabric called? Not satin. Suede? The one that's like shiny, but it feels furry. Yeah! Suddenly furry. No, that's actually thinking furries. I mean, if I get jump scared by a furry, I think I'd be scared too, but that's just anything. Imagine if we guy in a fursuit jumping out of nowhere. I remember at an anime convention. I think it was my first anime convention. Ever, right? It was a weird situation. So I was just a casual... Okay, no, I was always pretty in deep. I was just a anime fan. Had a few 100 or so animes under my watch belt. Didn't know what an anime convention was. Well, I got invited to one by a family friend, right? And she explained it as, you can buy anime merch. And I was like, cool, I'm down. And she told me that people people cosplayed. I was like, cool. I watch cosplay vlogs. I follow a bunch of anime YouTubers. Yeah, I wanna come. Number one, maybe I should just stop trusting people because it wasn't an anime convention. It was a pop culture convention. Number two, it was at the time when The Walking Dead was really popular. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I hate zombies. And I'm very scared of zombies. But for some reason, when The Walking Dead came out, everyone cosplayed as zombies. It's like if you go to an anime convention now, nearly like, I would say 80% of people are a Genshin cosplay, right? It was like that at the pop culture convention. And I was horrified. It was so scary. So for one hand, I was like very scared of all the zombies everywhere. On the other hand, I was like, whoa, look at all the anime. Also, I found out about Artist Alley, and it was like when I realized I want to become a real artist. I think it's cool if it's like cool. Like the whole thing of flash mobs are cool. Like just having a bunch of people walk around. Cause some people are more dedicated than others as well. But yeah, my cousin went to go. Not cousin, no, my brain. My family friend went to go buy food, right? And cause the line was really long, she left me at the. How do I describe it? The like a stall. I think it was one of those stalls where you could like try a game. I think it might have been. Maybe it was Animal Crossing, or maybe it was like a drawing kind of booth. Maybe some conventions have arts and crafts. I can't remember what exactly it was. But while I was just hanging there waiting for my family friend to come back, there was this guy who I think he had one of those weird cosplays where I think it's supposed to be some sort of monster, but it had a really long neck. Similar to the people who have like no-face costumes. Anyway, it was like this four-legged creature with a really long neck. Kind of like a llama, but it was like totally black and it had like a scary mask. And I was just drawing. Just doing my thing. And then he just sticks the monster mask right into my face and it jump scares me. What a weirdo! It's okay. The booth people told him off and said, hey, yo, that's weird. Don't go scaring random people. Traumatized kids, the homie. Who does that? Yeah. So that was my first anime convention. I still don't know what the monster's from. Maybe if I play enough older games. Maybe I should play more older games and one day I'll stumble across it. Do you guys know any monsters that look like that? Like they're kind of tall. It looks like a giraffe, but it has a mask on its face. It kind of gives me the same like creepy vibes as do you know in Mononoke? The god deer? Yeah. Kind of like that. Oh, I know what Slender Man is. I was scared of Slender Man. It was a no face. I know what no face looks like. Seen a YouTube video where they made something like that as a Halloween costume, but what's it come from then? I was originally really scared of the movie Spirited Away, but I feel like I liked the movie enough that I overcame my fear. Slenderman, I wasn't scared of him at the beginning because I think the person who told me the story told it really badly that I was like, you guys are scared of a tall person. Just, if he's tall, then you're closer to, you know, so just Just attack him and run away. First lesson of self-defense you get taught. Go for the eyes, and then go for like, what's it? The chin, and then the balls. Yeah, life lessons. What if he looks at me over a wall? Yeah, but cause they're all lanky. All the tall people in the animations at least, don't they take forever to like lift themselves up? They move slower. Gravity is against them. Yeah. I guess Slenderman doesn't have the issue because I don't think he weighs anything because he's so slender. But still, I also have immense confidence in my hide and seek ability. You guys forget I can hold my breath for up to 1 minute. I wouldn't lose in a game of hide and seek. Isn't it the same feeling when you play Minecraft and you're scared of Enderman? I'm not scared of... Cause I don't have great object permanence. And I get like turned around really easily. It's more like I'm afraid of accidentally looking it into the eye. Or like when they teleport behind you and then you get jump scared. Yeah. Can you calm down your heartbeat? Is that something you can learn how to do manually? Can you? I don't think so. Hi, Potion! Think you can, as long as, well, isn't the whole... Yeah, you take deep breaths, but then you can't take a deep breath if you're holding your breath. Oh, that's why they make you breathe in the paper bag, right? Meditative practice? Manual heart attack? Oh, hold on. I think a heart attack would make your heart beat faster. So skills? Trying to solve the brain for pumping adrenaline? Basically, daydreaming? I see. Yeah. What's the like, what do they call it? Mindfulness? I used to get those ads on TikTok where it's like the breathing exercises and they're like, have you practiced mindfulness today? Deep breath in. I tried. I don't have the brain capacity to be calm. Relaxing? I've never been relaxed a day in my life. Slow heart cope. Even learning stuff from ads? No, it's more like I know it's something you should do, right? It's like how there was the whole trend where everyone was practicing self-care. And then they were suggesting things like reading a book. But like a physical book because it hits different supposedly. It's different from like reading stuff on your phone. So I bought some books and I read them. But the books are expensive. And I don't like going to the library. Cause it's a social situation I don't want to be in. I told you guys a story, so you know when you graduate at the end of high school, you have that test that you have to do to get into university. What's the American version of it called? But that one, you know it? You look like a social person? No, I'm so shy. Yeah, but it was like that. But I did well in school, and I never really studied stuff. Yeah, placement tests. The exam you do at the end of high school to get into university, right? So, I wasn't a studying type of girl. Studying, I'd do if I felt like it. But one time, it was during the holidays. No school, right? And I got bored. And I used to like the library. Or go to the library quite frequently. But one day I decided to go. And I walked in. And there were like high school students everywhere. Which is fine. Because technically I was a high school student, right? But yes, hello fellow students. But everyone was studying. Everyone was studying. Very intensely. And the stress was so high. But I walked in and I go to the movie section. And I go out and pick some... Oh, I think I was rewatching Avatar The Last Airbender there. I took out the Avatar The Last Airbender box set. And I was gonna sneak right out, borrow it, and go home and watch it. Sneak, don't let the students see me. I'm totally not one of you studying. No, never heard of it. Sneak. And I was about to get out. I was so close to the front desk. And then I hear from behind me, Lillian? I turn around and it's one of my classmates. And they're like, what are you doing here? We're having a study session. Do you want to study with us? Study? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Hides the Avatar Last Airbender box set behind my back. Yeah. No. I just came here for some resources. I left all my study stuff at home, so I'm gonna head out, you know? And at that point, a few others noticed me and they came over. I was so loud. Just back away, so yeah. See ya! Bye! I never understood group studies is just distracting. Like, I think the main reason why I was so scared of people realizing that I didn't study is because I used to have a friend, right? And she was really competitive with me about doing well. And one time, yeah, cause the school we went to was very academic focused. So we came into roll call. Do you guys know what roll call is? Roll call is basically the class at the front of the day where they just basically mark your name off a list, and then you go to whatever classes you need to learn stuff in, right? So yeah, roll call, and I was playing games on my phone, cause it's a 10-minute class, not really a class, but it was 10 minutes, right? So I was playing games on my phone, and my friend at the time comes up to me and is like, "Yo, Lillian, did you study for exam?" And I was looking at my phone, I was like, Well, the one next week? No, I haven't yet. I'm gonna study. I'll study on the weekend. And she was like, No, Lillian. The exam we have in 10 minutes in the next class. And I was like, what do you mean? What? Exam? No. The only exam we have is next week. And she's like, no. Oh, an exam in the next class, hey. Okay, do you think I could borrow your notes for a little bit? And she was laughing her head off. And so she gave me her study notes, right? And so I read it in a 10-minute class. And then a few weeks later, we got our results, and I got 100% in it. And she was surprised as she found it funny, but I think she was also kind of mad that I beat her on the test. And then it happened a few more times. I think at the end of the year, she started getting annoyed at me for it. But what was I supposed to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I don't really study with people. Yeah. Yeah. Forget it 10 minutes after, memorize everything for exam. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, it was mostly multiple choice. Yeah, I don't know group studies. I'd rather study airbending. So that's the real secret of how I watch so much anime. Yeah, I like teaching other people in group studies. I treat group study sessions as more of a social activity. But people say that when you teach other people, it helps you memorize stuff better, or it checks your knowledge of how well you know things. Group studies are all good to me. I liked it because people brought snacks, and I'll just sit there snacking. The snacks are so good. Yeah, when you teach people, you also learn. Free snacks! That's the easiest way. Easiest way to get me to agree to do anything. Offer free snacks. Teaching can also help. Well, it's the whole thing, like, why people make you... The whole thing of paraphrasing. Even if you're supposed to paraphrase stuff, it helps you have to actually think instead of copying and pasting stuff. I don't do group studies. Everyone in my major thinks they're smarter than everyone else, so asking for help feels bad. What? What happens if you appeal to their superiority complex? You should go after them and go, oh no, little old me, struggling with this subject. It would be so great if someone much smarter than me would help out. Egos are really bad, really? But it's a way to make friends. Egos. Yeah, but isn't that the whole point of, like, social settings? Classroom settings, you gotta learn how to deal with different people. 'Cause people are interesting. Sometimes you just have to be the bigger person. So, like, a secret social person? No. Wait, me being social? It's more like I like organizing stuff. So there's that. I feel like it's always good to have an extrovert. I wouldn't say I'm extroverted at all, but conversation, I do my best. The secret to conversation is just asking people questions about themselves. Trying to study to be a cardiologist. Oh, fancy! But I'm discovering I may dislike some people. Don't worry. Ignore the personality. All humans have a heart. Yes. That sounds... It's like the whole thing if you get like stage fright, right? You just pretend that everyone is a potato. Or I think there's some people that say that just pretend everyone is naked, but wouldn't that be really weird and awkward? Oh, the Japanese one. Where you write the kanji for person and then eat it. I think it would work in Chinese as well. Don't you feel like you want to meet your friends sometimes? It depends on... Because I have a lot of different groups of friends, so... It depends on what I want to talk with. A lot of times I'm content with just playing games. That's why I play League of Legends. It's a social game. I don't do that for fun. I don't solo queue. Never heard of solo queue. Potato. Potato. That almost sounded profound if it wasn't for an awkward toad. Sorry. My awkward toad is a constant. It's why... I think that's how, I got... Was it clocked? League social game? Yeah, League social game. What are you talking about? It's like how I got told. Remember? I sound like I would be good at writing essays. Of course! Of course. It's the profound words. I'd sound so much cooler if this was all transcribed. Hop to it, movies. Deep quotes. I literally missed the volleyball game to play League like 10 minutes ago. League is a sports, guys. Esports, you know? Esports. I've never seen League play or good social skills before in my life. What are you talking about? League is a social game. Yes. Yes. League and Olympics soon? I mean, I would prefer it. The games that they do in the sports for the E-Olympics are pretty meh. Right. I think if we dedicated one stream to playing one of those Olympic esports, we could qualify. True, I should do that. Now I can say I'm not a gamer if I literally qualify for the Olympic esports. What shall we play? We could do the Olympic archery. I know that's a thing. The Olympic game archery. Yeah. Blue Chip esports team. Wait, what are the Olympic esports? Olympic esports. Okay. It's loading. What's virtual table tennis? Oh, that's in VR. I mean, I gotta figure out how to set up my VR. I don't know how my VR works. It's been a while since I've used it. Pick unpopular discipline with the least competition. Tic-tac-bow archery. It's tic-tac-toe, but with archery. Actually, no. You guys have seen me play. Was it Connect 4? Did we play Connect 4? Yeah. It's a... No. That was the... That's a strategy game. I can't play tic-tac-toe. We can play WBSCE baseball. Chess? Oh, no. Okay, not chess. A Fortnite? Yo, someone get 19 up to Fortnite. There's a cycling one, but that one you need an actual like bike thingy to play. There's Just Dance. Oh. That's kinda hard to stream. Gran Turismo. I played this. The racing game? You know, after the first stream when I played Truck Simulator, because I had the whole wheel set up, I thought to myself with full confidence, you know, maybe it's just because the truck was really bad. I think parking with a truck is hard. Maybe I'll do better with a normal car. So I played a little bit of Gran Turismo. I didn't even get through one lap. Racing with a car is so much harder. There's a sailing race simulator. There's a taekwondo simulator. Oh, that uses senses. I think tennis is the easiest one. I was pretty good at Wii Sports Tennis. I think I could do that one. Wii Sports Tennis. I'll be a competitive tennis clash person. Or tic-tac-toe sounds fun, but tic-tac-toe. That's one of those games where you just have to remember every combination, right? But there isn't that many, because it's all strategy like chess. Have fun at volleyball. They're all fun games, yeah. Some of them are fun games, some of them are like more VR sensor games. Sudoku? What's that? Oh, Sudoku? The number one? I can do those. I did that on my entire plane trip to Japan one time. What was it? 8 hours? 8 hours of Sudoku or something? You'll make a great professional Animal Crossing villager. Oh wait, never mind, you're scared of furries. Unexpected furries! Those ones you can expect them to be furry. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Oh, a fear that I gained this year is Mion was saying that she was scared of Australia. So we were talking about Australian scary animals. And then we switched, and Mion was talking about America's scary animals. So I'm scared of... What's it called? Wildcats? No, that's the team from High School Musical. I'm scared of... I don't know what it's called. There was a video. Supposedly there's just like large cats. Like steal people's pets and eat them in America. And I wouldn't be able to tell the difference because she showed me a video about a news reporter getting jump scared and approached by one of these cats. And to me it just looks like a normal cat. It's scary, like cat shaped. What about rats? I don't mind rats. Rats make good pets. Supposedly they're just like little puppies because they learn tricks easily. But I'm scared of the concept of rat kings. I saw the explanation and I saw a picture once and it gives you the heebie-jeebies. Similar to, I'm really scared of opossums. American opossums, but more like... They're okay. I wouldn't approach them normally. But I saw a picture of like an opossum with all its babies on its back. And that gives me like the heebie-jeebies. It's similar to like trypophobia where like you feel disgusted. And it makes your hair stand on ends. I don't like it. You like sewer rats? They're just large rats, right? I heard that they attack people. The ones in New York. Don't they attack people for food? Opossums. They're different from possums because possums in Australia are cute. The one with the O's in front of them from America are scary. And supposedly they're very different species. Totally different species. They're cute. Oh, they look like they look evil. They look evil. Possums bite though? Opossums or possums? There's a difference. There's a difference. Let me bring up a picture so we can. Possums versus opossums. Hold up. Let me put this picture in. But see? Look how cute possums are. Look how evil the opossums is. Trash pandas? The trash pandas are raccoons. I like raccoons. Raccoons are cute. I also see a lot of, like, there's like raccoon cafes and stuff, right? I think raccoons are cute. Raccoons also give me the vibe of tanuki. Tanuki are cute. I seen both, they are both cute. Really? Okay. Whatever you say. Are raccoons scary? I mean, I think the main fear is can't they give you, what's it called? Rabies? But opossums aren't usually aggressive towards humans. Oh, are they not? Well, for me, it's more, I've never encountered one, so I don't know how scared I should be. It's more just that one picture of the baby's hanging on its back. I don't like. It gives me, it's just the visuals give me trypophobia-like reactions. It looks cute, but it's white and it's dirty. Yeah. Burger raccoons are all seemingly fat and chill. The rest of the world. Wait, there's raccoons in other parts of the world? Huh? Huh? I don't know. I think raccoons all seem very chill. As long as they aren't like sick. I think most animals are fine if you leave them alone. There are raccoons in Europe, but they aren't cute. Don't they just keep to themselves though? At that point, don't they just keep to themselves? Most animals will keep to themselves. Oh! Birds don't keep to themselves. It's a super Australian thing, though. We have like the magpie problem. Have you guys heard about magpies in Australia? To protect their kids, they'll swoop, and they'll try and pick your eyes out. It destroys stuff and it'll just chase you down if you annoy them. That's most animals, though. I think it's okay as long as they give up easily. I've been chased by a kitten before. I'm fine with that. That's absolutely okay. I've been chased by birds, by kittens. That's just part of the animal kingdom. Shall adapt to urban life easily and become a nuisance? I feel like out of all the animals, birds is the one that I dislike the most. Like, cute animals. Like, people like raccoons. There's cute raccoon art. There's also, like, cute capybara art. I like capybaras. I thought I would like monkeys a lot more. I hear the monkeys are really, really scary. There's a monkey in Thailand that's like a mafia. Ah. Yeah, supposedly it's like you have to do it properly, like not make eye contact with them. Because they attack people quite often. Scary. Scary. They kick your knee? Wait, How they kick your knee? Aren't they really short? Steal your food. But I do really like the pictures of those monkeys that like sit in like the hot springs. That's funny though. Yeah, I heard they steal your stuff. I don't know, I always thought monkeys were cool and chill because, you know, all those like bred in captivity monkeys where they teach them how to like do puzzles and play games. Oh, have you guys heard about that experiment? I think it was hamsters or it might have been rats. Where they taught rats how to like drive a car. Originally for treats, and then they found it fun, so they just started driving them around for fun. I saw someone recreating it recently on YouTube. They were training their own rats to do it. There was no reverse, but basically they just like put 3 buttons on. So there'll be a button at the front inside the car and on the sides, and then you have to press the button instead of like... They don't have thumbs, so they can't use a steering wheel. Yeah. Or some sort of rodent, small rodent, because it was in like a toy car that they like fixed up. I watch a lot of those like engineering adjacent weird videos. Scientific stuff, you know? Ratatouille going pro at F1. That's the spin-off we need. Ratatouille's cousin, the F1 Formula racer. There's not an Olympic for esports, is there? Yeah, there is. Fortnite is an official Olympic sport. The last one I remember was in 2023. Yeah. See, it's a very new thing. What's it? Olympics every 4 years, eh? So next one will be 2027, guys. 2027, Lillian's gonna become an Olympic esporter. Well, they do Fortnite team, but then I can't join it because I don't know how to play Fortnite. If I could, they concluded the driver rats loved it, but the passengers were stressed. That checks out. Oh, I used to read like bumper cars, the what's it called? The ride? Is it considered a ride? The game? It's not really a game, right? But I used to play a lot of bumper cars whenever I went to like fairs and amusement parks. But I was too small to go by myself, cause some of them there's like height limits. If you're below the height limit, you have to go with an adult, right? But it became a real problem because I would convince different like adults I knew to take me to the amusement parks. Or different ones to like sit on the ride with me. But every single time they would, after their first time, they would say never again. So I was going through my list of adults pretty quickly. Some of them were just traumatized because they were like, oh, it's too bumpy, I'm getting motion sick. And I'm like, alright, ya boomer. Some of them got like minor injuries. Oh, I was like, alright, that's fair. I'll let you off on this one. But imagine going on bumper cars and not expecting bumps. It's in the name. It's in the name. Well, you should go pro geoguessr USA Japan. No, not the USA. Everything looks the same to me in the USA. They allow passengers? I mean, there's normally 2 seats, yeah, and you sit with them. It's mostly for like if you're like too young or too short. That's dope. That's a horrible idea, Les. Isn't it dangerous though? Why would it be more dangerous to just one person sitting there? What? They have seatbelts for both of you. Wait, is it an official ban? I just thought everyone just got boring. Because nowadays it's more like a driving ring, but it's not even big enough to be like a satisfying driving ring. People just drive around in circles. Designed to have only one seat in the middle. Oh, there's like different ones, but some of them, the ones that I went to, have like 2 seats because you can sit with your friend. Yeah. super cushioned anyway. There's the ones that like, yeah, there's like neck braces and everything. They're like prepared. They're like super safe. Let's see if I can find a picture. Yeah, wait, all the pictures. See, this one is two seats. This is some iStock. Wait, I shouldn't use this. It's not watermark, so it's fine, right? Yeah. The classic ones, they have 2 seats. Do I know the government level? Most patients are kicking off or crashing into others intentionally. That's such a bummer. Design-wise. That's what I'm used to anyway. So that's why they let you have a passenger. There's also the ones that are made for kids where I think it's 1-seater. But it has like a lot more cushioning. Yeah. But that's the bumper cars when you actually drove recklessly. I don't even think I knew how to drive. It's like when I was like Super Smash and you just kind of turn the wheel in the general direction that you want to go. Cause I'm not that sensitive either way, right? That's the fun of it. Okay. I gotta go. So that is Zatsudan. Wait, do you guys have any fears? Any fears that you want me to either agree with or judge you heavily for? Final concluding remarks. Oh! There's one thing that's... I see it a lot in the shows, right? In American shows, supposedly in grocery stores, they just leave stacks of things in piles. I remember going to like a small exhibit and one of my friends was wearing a really big backpack. And she turned around and knocked an exhibit down. So I'm scared of things that are stacked precariously. But that was the list I prepared. Those are my irrational. I feel like we're still irrational. Those are my weird fears. Hi, Hannah. Yeah. Well, that was the general theme for the Zatsu. Water pool? Oh yeah, some Nautica made me scared of dark water. I've also been watching a lot of like... My stomach's growling, hold up. The North Sea ones. There's a bunch of TikToks that use like that are about the North Sea. And they all use this like, hey ho sound. That's really scary. Just to feel Lillian leaving it came true. It's only for a little bit. Don't worry, there's a lot of cool stuff planned. Also, for my birthday stream, I'll be here for 2 whole long days. Yes. Used to be scared of big water containers. I'm really scared of them because that's where mosquitoes are born. You shouldn't leave big containers of water around because that's how mosquitoes. You got thrown into the pool as a kid? Like, oh, you can't swim? Oh, that's understandable. It's okay. Swimming is a hard skill to learn. J-horror? What? Wait, what's the link between big water containers and J-horror? Fear spiraling out into space, even though I would probably never touch space with it. Oh, that's a very common thing in the space movies, right? I understand that. Or like, I guess in caves it does happen as well, in like space, where like you depend on one entire like string or rope to connect you to the outside world or the ship, and then it breaks. That's a common movie trope that I hate, cause that's so terrifying. I have a fear of being eaten alive slowly due to zombies. I know a lot of people who they say that in a zombie apocalypse, they'd rather just get eaten early because they don't want to suffer and then die inevitably. Phil Duckwater Jill and the Grudge gave me nightmares. Oh! Is that the one where they rise out of the river? I know that there's a really scary... Is it a Thai horror film? I don't like horror films, but there's like this one TikToker who just explains the entire plots of horror films. But then when you explain the plot out loud, it's not scary and it's more stupid. Right? So that's why I know a bunch of like random horror films. Plot-wise, never seen them, never will. I think there's like a Thai horror film where it's like in a river. Like in a river or some sort. When I was very young, Chucky made me scared of dolls. That's understandable. But I see a lot of memes, because supposedly Chucky has a girlfriend, and they have a really funny dynamic. I saw gifs of it, and I thought it was really funny. The most horrors rely on the characters being a little bit dumb. That's true. But people make questionable decisions when they're scared. Take me, for example. There was a... I made a lot of questionable decisions in horror games. Dark Blood is about a single mother being haunted by a small girl who fell in a big water container. Oh. Oh, but why'd she decide to haunt that mother in particular? Lillian would be the first to die in a horror movie? No! You see, I have a lot of knowledge. I feel like if we were in a survival situation, I should get protected by the amount of random information I know. You never know when it's useful. I know survival skills. I just need some help in the common sense department. I just need to like get handcuffed to someone, you know, so I can't just wander off when I get distracted. I feel like that would solve 90% of the horror game issues. Just get handcuffed to someone who knows how to read a map or has a good sense of direction. No! I know how to use... I can protect myself. Hikaisuki, I know how to use... I know archery and I've done some martial arts. Girls Looking for Mama Fell. It was made by the same guy who directed Ring. Oh. Because of that you die early, you know too much. That's just lazy writing. If I'm the first to die, that's just lazy writing. Handcuffs on a toddler leash? The toddler leash, is that the one with the backpack? The backpack leashes? Those are kind of cute though, I admit. Yeah, I could protect myself. I think Lillian will survive longer, but will also eat a little shenanigan. Hey, that could describe anyone. I don't think I'll be the first person. Plot armor, I think plot armor, I would die at least in the middle. In the middle. Because after I like impart some of my knowledge, right? Either we have like a good enough food source, because at least I know like how to recognize different plants and poisons. But I don't really think most of the poisons we would run into because they have to be more cultivated, but it's fine. Alright. But it depends, cause when we play co-op horror games, you guys agree that I keep running into monsters, right? Whenever I get separated, it just spirals really badly. But I survive a lot! It's not like I bump into one monster, then I survive that, and then I bump into the second monster, then I survive that, until I continue to die. Dying right when you're about to explain some crucial information. Yeah. Dying words. Remember. But DK just has a hubris, which is the fancy Greek tragedy term for DK's just overconfident. You legit walked the other way from your friends yesterday. Hey, I thought I was scouting the perimeter. I didn't realize they went the other way. Okay? Okay? Me and someone who will sacrifice the soul Zoe will be the scream queen. I like... My favorite thing about Mion when we play horror games is Mion is as scared as I am, right? But Mion always like walks with me unknowingly because I'll be making like sounds and she'll just follow the person who's making the most sounds. So even if I get separated from the group, I never get separated from Mion because she follows me into our doom. DK is gonna die first. I'm saying it's hubris. It's main character energy. It's just two people very lost, just facing out fears. Yeah. Okay, I actually have to go now. Thank you, Ruby, for hanging out with me today. I'm glad I could fit in one more Zatsu before I leave. Yeah. All I have to say, I'll keep you guys posted on what I get up to. See ya next time. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. See you next time. Thank you. I will have lots of fun. I'll eat lots of yummy food. Oh, retard. Let's read. Wait, hold on. I should check. Is this a short one? Oh, that's a short one. This one. Yes! Bye-bye! I'll miss you! Bye, Zybus! Bye, Sub! Bye, Silent! Oops. Bye, Michio! Bye, Trouble! Bye, Hard! Bye-bye! See ya! You're also going on a trip! Stay safe! Have a good trip, bye! Bye-bye!